mm, 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 okay. Uh-oh, let me get this fixed. Uh-oh. Okay. Hello, Dickie. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. Okay, let me fix. Okay. Okay, I think the camera's about 20-15 minutes before we're to start. Somehow my new web camera wanted to start messing with me, and I already tried it out yesterday and the other day, and I tried it out earlier today. It was working. About 20 minutes before I was supposed to start, it stopped working. So what I did was I restarted the computer, and I just started praying. I hold on to the camera and started praying. Then when the computer come back up, I went on StreamYard on the studio, and guess what? It started working again. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. I'm so glad it's working. Okay, let me fix it. I got it right there in front of me, and I don't know if y'all can see this camera or not, but this is a camera. No, you can't see that there. No, y'all won't see it. It's this right here. Okay, let me see. Okay, okay, Gina said, I heard you last time, but your face was only half on screen. Okay, thank you, Gina. And Gina said, it's good now, Noreen. Thank you very much, Gina. And welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show, Gina. And it's an honor to have you here. And welcome, Dickie. Hello, Dickie. And welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here too. Thank you. Okay. Well, now it's working, and because some reason the camera itself wants to turn, so I had to keep an eye on it so it won't keep turning. And it's right there at the on that top part. Okay. And Jean said, you're welcome. I love it here. Oh, thank you very much, Gina. Okay, thank you. Okay. Now I'm gonna read Gary's poem. Okay, let me know if it looked like I'm looking right at you all, because see, with this camera, I don't know how. I guess I had to learn to practice more on this new camera, and I want to make sure that you all look like I'm looking right at you all and on the screen instead of looking up or down. Okay, if you want the background blurred, it worked. Yes, yes, yeah. That's why I wanted you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. But can you still see my face though? Okay. Mhm. Okay. I'm gonna read Gary's poem. Hey. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Dickie. I'm glad you can hear me and see me. Good. It seems like I'm not in the center though. See. Okay. Like that. And Gina said, "You look great." Oh, thank you very much, Gina. Yeah, that means a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, let's see. Okay. Money has spoiled. Money has spoiled everything but poetry. We all need truth. The value of our words is worth more than our money. We can't let our freedom of speech and personal feelings be destroyed and distorted by the influence of profit. The truth must be told about our past in order to use these truths to help guide the future of mankind on this earth. The end. Okay. Okay. What? Okay. Okay. I wasn't gonna play nothing of Jerry's today either, cause there it goes again. Once a turn. Okay. And hello. Um, Kim said, "Hi, Noreen, love you." Hello, Kim. I love you too. And I want to say happy birthday to Jason. It was his birthday today. That's my niece, and I want to say happy birthday to um Georgina. And it was her birthday last weekend, and she turned 16. I think she's my great niece. Okay, and Jason is my nephew, my sister's son. Okay, okay. And I hope everyone had a good week this week. Mine went all right. I had to go to two different doctors this week, and I went and got my Papa Pal took me to get groceries, so it was a busy week. So I spent too much, didn't realize it till I got to the counter, but I'm going to start using the calculator next time. It was disappointing because I never did that before, but I got to learn. Okay. Mhm. um, okay. Okay. Now I'm going to read out of from the complete works of William Shakespeare, and we're on chain. I've been reading from King Henry VI, Part 2, and today I'll be reading Act 3, Scene 2 and 3. Okay. And th- and this is one of the bookmarks I've been making too. I don't know if y'all can see this or not. That's one of them. Okay, let me see. Okay. Act 3. Wait, that's Act 3. Did I say that before? Act 3, Scene 2. Bury St. Edmunds, a room of state. Enter certain murderers hastily. First murder. Run to my lord of Suffolk. Let him know we have dispatched the Duke as he commanded. Second murder. Oh, that it were to do. What have we done? Didst ever hear a man so penitent? Enter Suffolk. First murder. Here comes my lord. Suffolk. Now, sirs, have you dispatched this thing? First murder. Ay, my good lord, he's dead. Suffolk. Why, that's well said. Go, get you to my house. I will reward you for this venturous deed. The king and all the peers are here at hand. Have you laid there to bed? Is all things well, according as I gave directions? First murder. It's my good lord. Suffolk, away, be gone. Exit the murders. Sound trumpets. Enter the king, the queen, Cardinal Beaufort, Somerset with attendants. King, go call our uncle to our presence straight. Say we intend to try his grace today. If he be guilty as 'tis published, Suffolk, I'll call him presently, my noble lord. Exit. King, lords, take your places, and I pray you all proceed no straighter against our uncle Gloucester than from true evidence of good esteem. He be approved in practice culpabo. Queen, God forbid any malice should prevail, that thoughtless it may condemn a nobleman. Pray God he may quit him of suspicion. King, I thank thee, Meg. These words content me much. Re-enter Suffolk. Okay, okay, okay. Um, how now? Why lookest thou pale? Why tremblest thou? Where's our uncle? What's the nature? What's the matter, Suffolk? Suffolk, dead in his bed, my lord. Gloucester is dead. Queen, Mary, God forfend. Cardinal, God's secret judgment. I did dream tonight the Duke was dumb and could not speak a word. The king swoons. Queen, how fares my lord? Help, lords, the king is dead. Somerset, rear up his body, wring him by the nose. Queen, run, go, help, help. Oh, Henry, open thy eyes. Suffolk, he doth revive again. Madam, be patient. King, O heavenly God. Queen, how fares my gracious lord? Suffolk, comfort my sovereign. Gracious Henry, comfort. King, what doth my lord of Suffolk comfort me? Came he right now to sing a raven's note, whose dismal time bereft my vital powers, and thinks he that the chirping of a wren, by crying comfort from a hollow breast, can chase away the first conceived sound? Hide not thy poison with such surged words. Lay not thy hands on me. Forbear, I say, their touch affrights me as a serpent's sting. Thou baleful messenger, out of my sight, upon thy eyeballs, murderous tyranny sits in grim majesty to fright the world. Look not upon me, for thine eyes are wounding. Yet do not go away. Come, basilisk, and kill the innocent gazer with thy sight. For in the shade of death I shall find joy. In life but double death. Now Gloucester's dead. Queen, why do you rate my lord of Suffolk thus? Although the Duke was enemy to him, yet he most Christian-like laments his death. And for myself, foe as he was to me, my liquid tears or heart-offending groans or blood-consuming sighs recall his life. I would be blind with weeping, sick with groans, look pale as primrose with blood-drinking sighs, and all to have the noble Duke alive. What know I how the world may deem of me? For it is known we were but hollow friends. It may be judged I made the Duke away, so shall my name with slanderous tongue be wounded, and princes' courts be filled with my reproach. 'Tis get I by his death, me unhappy, to be a queen and crowned with infamy. King, ah woe is me for Gloucester, wretched man. Um, um, hello, Melinda. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you, Melinda. Okay. And Melinda said, "Hope you're doing well." Yes, I'm doing well. How are you doing, Melinda? Okay. Okay. Where was I? Oh. Okay, here I am. Queen, why do you rate my Lord of Suffolk thus? Although the Duke was enemy to him, yet he most Christian-like lament his death, and for myself, though as he was to me. I think I already read that. Maybe, no. I don't think, I thought I did, but, um, okay, Melinda said, I'm doing good, thank you. You're very welcome. And okay, and I think Chin was telling hi. No, she ain't saying hi to me. She already did. That must be to Melinda. Okay, and Melinda saying hi, everyone. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Where is that? Um. Oh, I didn't see her. Oh, I didn't see Soul Angel till now. I saw it on there. Hello, Soul Angel. I didn't see you before, Soul Angel. Soul Angel said hi, Noreen, and everyone else. Hello, Soul Angel, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Live. Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you very much. Okay. Let me see. I make sure I get everybody. Okay. Because I tried not to miss it. Oh, there it goes again. Okay. Let me fix that. It don't stay in one place. Okay. It kind of wobbly right there. It's okay. Wait, no. Okay. I think I got it now. Mm. And so language and hope all well. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, everything. Yes, it's all well. Soul Angel, and you're very welcome. And how are you doing? Okay. Okay. Now, okay. Okay. Queen. Why do you rate my Lord of Suffolk this? Although the Duke was enemy to him, yet he most Christian-like laments his death. And for myself, though as he was to me, might liquid tears or heart-offending groans or blood-consuming sighs recall his life. I would be blind with weeping, sick with groans, look pale as primrose with blood-drinking sighs, and all to have the noble Duke alive. What know I how the world may deem of me? For it is known we were but hollow friends. It may be judged I made the Duke away, so shall that my name with slanderous tongue be wounded, and princes' courts be filled with my reproach. This get I by his death, me unhappy, to be a queen and crowned with infamy, king. Ah, woe is me for Gloucester, wretched man, queen. Be be woe for me, more wretched than he is. What thou dost thou turn away and hide thy face? I am no loathsome leper. Look on me. What I art thou, like the adder waxen death? Be poisonous too, and kill thy forlorn queen. Is all thy comfort shut in Gloucester's tomb? Why, then, Dame Margaret was never thy joy. Erect his statue and worship it, and make my image but an alehouse sign. Was I for this nigh wrecked upon the sea, and twice by awkward wind from England's bank? Oh, let me see. Okay. Drove back again onto my native clime. What boded this but well forewarning wind did seem to say, seek not a scorpion's nest, nor set no footing on this unkind shore? What did I then but curse the gentle gust, and he that loosed them forth their brazen caves, and bid them blow towards England's blessed shore, or turn our stern upon a dreadful rock? Yet Aelus would not be a murderer, but left that hateful office unto thee. The pretty Baltic Sea refused to drown me, knowing that thou wouldest have me drowned on shore, with tears as salt as sea, through thy unkindness. The splitting rocks covered in the sinking sands, and would not dash me with their ragged sides, because thy flinty heart more hardened they. Might in thy palace rocky cliffs, when from thy shore the tempest beat us back. I stood upon the hatches in the storm, and when the dusky sky began to rob my earnest gaping sight of my hand's view, I took a costly jewel from my neck, a heart it was, bound in with diamonds, and threw it towards thy land. The sea received it, and so I wish thy bloody might, my heart. And even with this, I lost fair England's view, and bid mine eyes be packing with my heart, and called them blind and dusky spectacles, for losing chin of Albion's wished coast. How okay. How often have I tempted Suffolk's tongue, the agent of thy foul inconstancy, to sit and witch me, as Acanius did, when he to madding Dido would unfold his father's axe, commence in burning Troy. Am I not wished like her, or thou not false like him? Eh me, I can no more. Die, Margaret. For Henry weeps that thou dost live so long. Okay. Um, we got a comment. Hello, Terabia. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Noise within. Enter Warwick, Salisbury, and many commons. Warwick. It is reported, mighty sovereign, that good Duke Humphrey traitorously is murdered by Suffolk and the Cardinal Beaufort's means. The commons, like an angry hive of bees that want their leader, scatter up and down, and care not who they sting in his revenge. Myself have calmed their spleenful mutiny until they hear the order of his death. King, that he is dead, good Warwick, 'tis too true. But how he died, God knows, not Henry. Enter his chamber, view his breathless corpse, and comment then upon his sudden death. Warwick, that shall I do, my liege. Stay, Salisbury, with the rude multitude till I return. Exit. King. O thou, O thou, uh, O thou that judgest all things, stay my thoughts that labor to persuade my soul. Some violent hands were laid on Humphrey's life, If my suspect be false, forgive me, God, for judgment only doth belong to thee. Fain would I go to shape his pouty lips with 20,000 kisses, and to drain upon his face an ocean of salt tears, to tell my love unto his dumb deaf trunk, and with my fingers feel his hand unfeeling. But all in vain are these mean obsequies, and to survey his deed, an earthly image. What were it but to make my narrow greater, sorrow greater? Okay, okay, okay. Re-enter Warwick and others, bearing Gloucester's body on a bed. Warwick, come hither, gracious sovereign, view this body, king. That is to see how deep my grave is made. For with his soul fled all my worldly solace. For seeing him, I see my life in death. Warwick, as surely as my soul intends to live with that dread king that took our state upon him to free us from his father's wrathful curse, I do believe that violent hands were laid upon the life of this thrice famed duke. Suffolk, a dreadful oath, sworn with a solemn tongue. What instance gives Lord Warwick for his vow? Warwick, see how the blood is settled in his face. Oft have I seen a kindly parted ghost of ashy semblance, meagre, pale, and bloodless, being all descended to the labouring heart, who in the conflict that it holds with death, attracts the same for aidance against the enemy, which with the heart their cord caught their cools and never returneth, to blush and beautify the cheek again. But see, his face is black and full of blood, his eyeballs further out than when he lived, staring full ghastly like a strangled man, his hair upreared, his nostrils stretched with struggling, his hands abroad displayed, as one that grasped and tugged for life and was by strength subdued. Subdued. Look on the sheets. His hair, you see, is sticking. His well-proportioned head, beard, his well-proportioned beard made rough and rugged, like to the summer's corn by tempest lodged. It cannot be but he was murdered here. The least of all these signs were probable. Suffolk, why, Warwick? Who should do the Duke to death? Myself and Beaufort had him in protection, and we, I hope, sir, are no murderers. Warwick, but both of you were thou Duke Humphrey's foes, and you, forsooth, had the good Duke to keep. 'Tis like you would not feast him like a friend, and 'tis well seen be found an enemy. Queen, then you, belike, suspect these noblemen as guilty of Duke Humphrey's timeless death? Warwick, who finds a heifer dead and bleeding fresh, and sees fast by a butcher with an axe, but will support 'twas he that made the slaughter? Who finds a partridge in the peacock's nest, but may imagine how the bird was dead, although the kite roared. Uh-oh. Okay, mm, mm, mm. Okay, mm, 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 Queen, are you the butcher, Suffolk? Where's your knife? Is Buford turned a kite? Vhere are his talons? Suffolk, I wear no knife to slaughter sleeping men, but here's a vengeful sword, rusted with ease, that shall be scoured in his rancorous heart, that slanders me with murder's crimson badge. Say, if thou darest, proud lord of Warwickshire, that I am faulty in Duke Humphrey's death. Exit Cardinal Somerset and others. Warwick. What dares not Warwick? If false Suffolk dare him, Queen, he dares not calm his tumultuous spirit, nor cease to be an arrogant controller. Though Suffolk dare him 20,000 times, Warwick. Madam, be still, with reverence, may I say, for every word you speak in his behalf is slander to your royal dignity. Suffolk. Blunt-witted lord, ignoble in demeanour, if ever lady wronged her lord so much, thy mother took into her blameful bed some stern, untutored churl, and noble stock, was graft with crab-tree slip, whose fruit thou art, and never of the noble race, Warwick, but that the guilt of murder buckles thee, and I should rob the Desmond of his fee, quitting thee thereby of 10,000 shames, and that my sovereign's presence makes me mild. I would, false murderous coward, on thy knee make thee beg pardon for thy past speech, and say it was thy mother, and say it was thy mother that thou meanest, that thou myself was born in bastardy, and after all this fearful homage done, give thee thy hire and send thy soul to hell, pernicious bloodsucker of sleeping men. Suffolk, thou shalt be waking while I shed thy blood, if from this presence thou darest go with me, Warwick. Away even now, or I will drag thee hence. Unworthy though thou art, I'll cope with thee, and do some service to Duke Humphrey's ghost. Exit Suffolk and Warwick. King, what stronger breastplate than a heart untainted? Thrice is he armed that hath he quarrel just, and he but naked, though locked up in steel, whose conscience with injustice is corrupted. A noise within. Okay. Queen, what noise is this? Re-enter Suffolk and Warwick with their weapons drawn. King, why, how now, lords? Your wrathful weapons drawn here in our presence. Dare you be so bold? Why, what tumultuous clamour have we here? Suffolk, the traitorous Warwick with the men of Berry set all upon me, mighty sovereign. Salisbury, to the commons entering. Sirs, stand apart. The king shall know your mind. Dread lord, the commons send your word by me. Unless Lord Suffolk straight be done to death, or banish fair England's territories, they will by violence tear him from your palace, and torture him with grievous lingering death. They say, by him the good Duke Humphrey died. They say in him they fear your highness' death, and mere instinct of love and loyalty, free from a stubborn opposite intent, as being thought to contradict your liking, makes them thus forward in his banishment. They say, in care of your most royal person, that if your highness should intend to sleep, and charge that no man should disturb your rest, in pain of your dislike or pain of death, yet notwithstanding such a straight edict, were there a servant seen with forked tongue that silly glided toward your majesty, it were but necessary you were wakened, lest, being suffered in that harmful slumber, the mortal mourn might make the sleep eternal, and therefore do they cry, though you forbid, that they will guard you whether you will or no, from such false serpents as false Suffolk is, with whose envenomed and fatal sting your loving uncle 20 times his worth, they say is shamefully bereft of life, commons within, an answer from the king, my lord of Salisbury. Okay. Queen. Oh, Henry, let me plead for gentle Suffolk. King. On gentle Queen, to call him gentle Suffolk. No more, I say, if thou dost plead for him, thou wilt but add increase unto my wrath. Had I but said, I would have kept my word. But when I swear, it is irrevocable. If after 3 days space thou he beest found on any ground that I am ruler of, the world shall not be ransom for thy life. Come, Warwick, come. Good Warwick, go with me. I have great matters to impart to thee. Exit all but Queen and Suffolk. Queen, mischance and sorrow go along with you. Heart's discontent and sour affliction. Be playfellows to keep your comforts 2 of you will make a third, and threefold vengeance tend upon your steps. Suffolk, cease, gentle Queen, these execrations, and let thy Suffolk take his heavy leave. Queen, fie, coward woman and soft-hearted witch, hast thou not spirit to curse thine enemy? Suffolk, a plague upon them, wherefore should I curse them? Would curses kill as doth the mandrake's groan? I would invest as bitter searching terms, as cursed, as harsh and horrible to hear, deliver strongly through in my fixed teeth, with full as many signs of deadly hate, as lean face envy in her loathsome cave. My tongue should stumble in mine earnest words. Mine eyes should sparkle like the beaten flint. Mine hair be fixed on end as one distract. Every joint should seem to curse and bar, and even now my burdened heart would break, should I not curse them, poison be their drink. Gall, worse than gall, the daintiest that they taste, their sweetest shade, a grove of cypress trees, their cheapest prospect, murdering basilics, their softest touch as smart as lizard's sting, their music frightful as a serpent's hiss, and boding screech owls make the concert full, all the foul terrors in dark-seated dell. Queen, enough, sweet Suffolk, thou torment'st thyself, and these dread curses, like the sun gainst glass, or like an overcharged gun, recoil, and turn the face of them upon thyself. Suffolk, you begged me then, and will you bid me leave? Now, by the ground that I am banished from, well could I curse away a winter's night, though standing naked on a mountain top, where biting cold would never let grass grow, and think it but a minute's open and spent in sport. Queen, oh, let me entreat thee, cease. Give me thy hand, that I may do it with my mournful tears, nor let the rain of heaven wet this place, to wash away my woeful monuments. Oh, could this kiss be printed in thy hand, that thou mightest think upon those by the seal, through whom a thousand sighs are breath for thee? So get thee gone, but that I may know my grief. 'Tis but surmise whilst thou art standing by, as one that surfeth sinking on a want. I will repeal thee, or be well assured, a dancer to be banished myself, and banished I am, if but from thee. Go, speak not to me, even now be gone. Oh, go not yet, even thus two friends condemned, embrace and kiss and take 10,000 leaves, loather 100 times to the get them to. Okay, look. Okay. Okay. So get thee gone, that I may know my grief. 'Tis but surmise, while thou art standing by, as one that surfeth thinking on a want. I will repeal thee, or be well assured, adventure to be banished myself, and banished I am, if but from thee. Go, speak not to me, even now be gone. Oh, go not yet, even thus two friends condemned, embrace and kiss and take 10,000 leaves, loather 100 times to part than die, yet now farewell, and farewell life with thee. Suffolk. Thus is poor Suffolk 10 times banished, once by the king, and 3 times thrice by thee. 'Tis not the land I cared for. Wert thou thence? A wilderness is populous enough, so Suffolk had thy heavenly company. But where thou art, there is a world in south, with every several pleasure in the world. And where thou art not, desolation, I can no more. Live thou to joy thy life, myself no joy in naught, but that thou livest. Enter box. Queen, whither goes box so fast? What news, I prithee? Box, to signify unto his majesty that Cardinal Beaufort is at point of death, for suddenly a grievous sickness took him, that makes him gasp and stare and catch the air, blaspheming God and cursing men on earth. Sometimes he stalks as if Duke Humphrey's ghost were by his side. Sometimes he calls the king and whispers in his pillow as to him the secrets of his overcharged soul. And I am sent to tell his majesty that even now he cries aloud for him. Queen, go tell this heavy message to the king. Exit box. Ay me, what is this world? What news are these? But wherefore grieve I at an hour's poor loss, omitting Suffolk exile, my soul's traitor? Why only Suffolk mourn I not for thee? And with the southern clouds contend in tears, theirs for the earth's increase, mine for my sorrows. Now get thee hence. The king thou knowest is coming. If thou be found by me, thou art but dead. Suffolk, if I depart from thee, I cannot live, and in thy sight to die. What were it else but like a pleasant slumber in thy lap? Here could I breathe my soul into the air, as mild and gentle as a cradled babe, dying with mother's dug between his lips, where from thy sight I should be raging mad, and cry out for thee to close up mine eyes, to have thee with thy lips, to stop my mouth. So shouldest thou either turn my flying soul, or I should breathe it so into thy body, and then it lived in sweet Elysium. To die by thee were but to die in jest. From thee to die were torture more than death. Oh, let me stay. Befall what may befall, Queen. Away, befall what may befall, Queen. Okay. Away, away, thou parting be a fretful rose corrosive. It is applied to a deathful sound, wound. To France, sweet Suffolk, let me hear from thee. For wheresoever thou art in this world's globe, I'll have an iris that shall find thee out. Suffolk, I go, Queen, and take my heart with thee. Suffolk, a jewel locked into the woeful cask that ever did contain a thing of worth. Even as a splitted bark, so sunder we. This way fall I to death. Queen, this way for me. Exit severally. And that was the end of scene 2. Okay. 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 Wow, it's getting dark out there. Look like it's gonna be a bad storm. I hope not. Okay. Scene 3. A bedchamber. Enter the king, Salisbury, Warwick, to the cardinal in bed. King, how fares my lord? Speak, Beaufort, to thy sovereign. Cardinal, if thou beest deaf, I'll give thee England's treasure, enough to purchase such another island, so thou wilt let me live and feel no pain. King, ah, what a sign it is of evil life, where death's approach is seen so terrible. Warwick, Beaufort, it is thy sovereign speaks to thee. Cardinal, bring me unto my trial when you will. Died he not in his bed? Where should he die? Can I make men live, whether they will or no? Oh, torture me no more. I will confess. Alive again? Then show me where he is. I'll give £1,000 to look upon him. He hath no eyes. The dust hath blinded them. Comb down his hair. Look, look. It stands upright, like lime twigs, set to catch my winged soul. Give me some drink, and bid the apothecary bring the strong poison that I bought of him. King, O thou eternal mover of the heavens, look with a gentle eye upon this wretch. O beat away and the busy meddling fiend that lays strong siege unto this wretched soul, and from his bosom purge this black despair. Warwick, see how the pangs of death do make him grim. Salisbury, disturb him not, let him pass peaceably. King, peace to the soul, if God's good pleasure be. Lord Cardinal, if thou thinkest on heaven's bliss, hold up thy hand, make signal of thy hope. He dies and makes no sign. O God, forgive him. Warwick, so bad a death argues a monstrous life. King, forbear to judge, for we are sinners all. Close up his eyes and draw the curtain close, and let us all to meditation. That was the end of scene 3, and that was the end of Act 3. And next Saturday, I will read Act 4. Okay. Okay, we have a comment. I should have seen that. Okay. Soul Angel said, I have a poem for you today. Oh, okay. That is awesome. Okay. Thank you, Soul Angel. Thank you. That's awesome. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to read Elizabeth Barrett Browning's poem called The Deadpan. Oh, what happened? Oh. It got moved again. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm in there now. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is The Deadpan by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. When publishing this, okay, when publishing this poem, Elizabeth Barrett Browning accompanied it with the following note. It says here, excited by Skiller's Goddard Richland lands, and partly founded on a well-known tradition mentioned in a treatise of Plutarch de Ora Culorum de Facto, according to which, at the hour of the Saviour's agony, a cry of great Pan is dead, swift across the waves in the hearing of certain mariners, and the oracle ceased. It is in all veneration to the memory of the deathless Skiller that I oppose a doctrine still more dishonoring to poetry than to Christianity. As Mr. Kenyon's graceful and harmonious paraphrase of the German poem was the first occasion of the turning of my thoughts in this direction, I take advantage of the pretense to indulge my feelings, which overflow on other grounds, by inscribing my lyric to that dear friend and relative with the earnestness of appreciating esteem as well as of affectionate gratitude. And that was the end of the note. Now the poem, The Deadpan. Okay. 1. Gods of Hellas, can ye listen in your silence? Can your mystic voices tell us where ye hide in floating islands, with a wind that evermore keeps you out of sight of shore? Pan is dead. 2. In what revels are ye sunken in old Ethiopia? Have the pygmies made you drunken, bathing in mandragora, your divine pale lips that shiver like the lotus in the river? Pan is dead. 3. Do ye sit there still in slumber, in gigantic alpine rose, the black poppies out of number, nodding, dripping from your brows to the red leaves of your wine, and so kept alive and fine? Pan is dead. 4. Or lie crushed your stagnant courses, where the silver spears roll on, stunned to life by centric forces, thrown like rays out from the sun, while the smoke of your old altars is a shroud that round you welters? Great Pan is dead. 5. Gods of Hellas, said the old Hellenic tongue, said the hero oaths, as well as poet songs the sweetest sung. Have ye grown deaf in a day? Can ye speak not yea or nay, since Pan is dead? 6. Do ye leave your rivers flowing all alone, O Naiadus, while your drenched locks dry slow in this cold feeble sun and breeze? Not a word did Naiad say, through the rivers run for Pan is dead. 7. From the gloaming of the oak wood, O ye dryads, could ye flee at the rushing thunderstroke, with no sob tremble through the tree? Not a word the dryads say, though the forest wait for Pan is dead. 8. Have ye left the mountain places, or is wild for other tryst? Shall we see no sudden faces strike a glory through the mist? Not a sound the silence thrills of the everlasting hills. Pan is dead. 9. O 12 gods of Plato's vision, crowned to starry wanderings, with your chariots in procession and your silver clash of wings, very pale ye seem to rise, ghost of Grecian deities, now Pan is dead. 10. Jove, that right hand is unloaded, whence the thunder did prevail, while in efficacy of Godhead thou art staring the stars pale, and thine eagle, blind and old, rubs his feathers in the cold. Pan is dead. 11. Where, O Juno, is the glory of thy regal look and tread? Will they lay forevermore be on thy dim, straight golden bed? Will thy kingdom all lie hid meekly under either lid? Pan is dead. 12. Ha, Apollo floats his golden hair all mist-like where he stands, while the muses hang enfolding knee and foot with faint wild hands, 'neath the clanging of thy thou. Niobe looked lost as thou. Pan is dead. 13. Shall the cask with his brown iron palace broad blue eyes eclipse, and no hero take inspiring from the god Greek of her lips? 'Neath her olive thou dost sit, Mars the mighty cursing it. Pan is dead. 14. Bacchus on the panther, he swoons, bound with his own binds, and his maenads slowly saunter, head aside among the pines, while they murmur dreamingly, Evo, Pan is dead. 15. Neptune lies beside the trident, dull and senseless as a stone, and old Pluto, deaf and silent, is cast out into the sun. Ceres smileth stern threat. Thereat, we all now are desolate. Now Pan is dead. 16. Aphrodite, dead and driven, as thy native bone thou art, with the cestus long done heaving on the white calm of thine heart. I Adonis, at that shriek, not a tear runs down her cheek. Pan is dead. 17th. And the loves we used to know from one another huddled lie, frore as taken in a snowstorm, close beside her tenderly, as if each had weakly tried once to kiss her as he died. Pan is dead. 2018. What, and Hermes? Time enthralleth all thy cunning, Hermes, thus, and the ivy blindly crawleth round thy brave caduceus. Hast thou no new message for us, full of thunder and Jove glories? Nay, Pan is dead. 19th. Crowned Cybele's great turret rocks. Crowned Cybele's great turret rocks and crumbles on her head. Wore the lions of her chariot toward the wilderness unfed. Scornful children are not mute. Mother, walk afoot, since Pan is dead. 20. In the fury-hearted center of the solemn universe, ancient Vista, who could enter to consume thee with this curse, drop thy grey shin on thy knee, O thou palsied mystery, for Pan is dead. 21. Gods, we vainly do adjure you, ye return nor voice nor sign. Not a Bojari could secure you, even a grave for your divine. Not a grave to show thereby, here these grey old gods do lie. Pan is dead. 22. Even that Greece who took your wages caused the obelisk outworn, and the hoarse, deep-throated ages laugh your godships onto scorn, and the poets do disclaim you, or grow colder if they name you, and Pan is dead. 23. Gods bereaved, gods belated, with your purples rent asunder, gods discrowned and desecrated, disinherited of thunder, now the ghosts may climb and crop the soft grass on Ida's top. Now Pan is dead. Um, um, hello, Marge. Hello, Marge, the poet writers. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you very much. Okay. 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 24. Calm of ode, the bark went onward, when a cry more loud than wind rose up, deepened, and swept sunward from the pile dark behind, and the sun shrank and grew pale, breathed against by the great well. Pan, Pan is dead. 25. And the rowers from the branches fell, each shuddering on his face, while departing influences struck a cold dap through the place, and the shadow of the ship reeled along the paths of deep. Pan, Pan is dead. 26. And that dismal cry rose slowly and sank slowly through the air, full of spirits melancholy and eternity despair. And they heard the words it said, Pan is dead. Great Pan is dead. Pan, Pan is dead. 27. 'Twas the hour when one in Sion hung for love's sake on a cross, when his brow was chill with dying, and his soul was faint with loss. When his priestly blood dropped downward, and his keenly eyes looked throneward, then Pan was dead. 28. By the love he stood alone in, his sole Godhead rose, complete, and the false gods fell down, moaning, each from off his golden seat. All the false gods, Pan was dead. 29. Wailing wide across the islands, they rent, best-like, their divine, and a darkness and a silence quenched the light of every shrine, and Dodonna's oak swang lonely, henceforth to the tempest only. Pan, Pan was dead. 30. Pythia staggered, feeling over her lost God's forsaken look. Straight her eyeballs filmed with horror, and her crispy fillets shook, and her lips gasped through their foam for a word that did not come. Pan, Pan was dead. 31. O ye vain false gods of Hellas, ye are silent evermore, and I dash down this old chalice, whence libations ran of yore. See the wine crawls in the dust, worm-like as your glories must, since Pan is dead. 32. Get to dust as common mortals, by a common doom and track. Let no skiller from the portals of that Hades call you back, or instruct us to weep all at your antique funeral. Pan, Pan is dead. 33. By your beauty, which confesses some chief beauty conquering you, by our grand heroic guesses, through your falsehood at the true, we will weep not, earth shall row, hair to each god's arrow, and Pan is dead. 34. Earth outgrows the mythic fancies sung beside her in her youth, and those debonair romances sound but dull beside the truth. Phoebus' chariot course is run. Look up, poets, to the sun. Pan, Pan is dead. 35. Christ hath sent down the angels, and the whole earth and the skies are illumined by altar candles, lit for blessed mysteries, and a priest's hand through creation waveth calm and consecration, and Pan is dead. And 36. Truth is fair, so we forego it. Can we sigh right for a wrong? God himself is the best poet, and the real is his song. Sing out there in full and secure his beautiful, let Pan be dead. 37. Truth is large, our aspiration scarce, embraces half we be. Full shame to stand in his creation and doubt truth's sufficiency. To think God's song on excelling the poor tales of our own telling when Pan is dead. 38. What is true and just and honest, what is lovely, what is pure, all the praise that hath admonished, all the virtue shall endure. These are themes for poets' uses, stirring nobler than the muses, ere Pan was dead. 39. O brave poets, keep back nothing, nor mix falsehood with the look up Godward, speak the truth, and worthy song from earnest soul, hold in high poetic duty. Truest truth, the fairest beauty. Pan is dead. The end. Excuse me, you all. And that was the end of Elizabeth Barrett Browning's poem, The Dead Pan. Okay. Okay. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. And okay. Now, wait. Now today, poetic born is okay. Called Trifle. Oh no. It got turned around again. Sorry about that, you all. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay. I think you all can see me now. Okay. Called Trifle. TRI-FALL. The trifle is created by Jan Turner. It consists of 3 6-line stanzas, a total of 18 lines. The form requires little to no punctuation and can be written on any subject matter. And the rhyme scheme is ABC, ABC. And the meter, I guess the meter would be the syllable count for each stanza is as follows. First line is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. 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 First line is 6 syllables. The second line is 3 syllables. Third line is 8 syllables. Fourth line is 6 syllables. And the fifth line is 3 syllables. And the sixth line is 8 syllables. And each stanza will be the same. Okay. And that was the end of that. Okay. And now today's word is artificer. Wait, artificer. I hope I got it right because that was hard to pronounce. And it's spelled ARTIFICER. Artificer. Okay. It is a noun. Origin is French in the late 14th century. And I found that word on wordgenius.com. Oh yeah. And before the poetic form, I found that on shadowpoetry.com. And I know it is a ghost site, but still you can learn so much from them. So go check it out, the shadowpoetry.com. And I love that site. I remember when Gary first got us a computer back in 2000, and that's one of the first sites I found was a shadow portrait. But since then, it's been a ghost site. But I really like that site. Okay, and so go check it out. Oh, and right now I'm getting all my okay. Lately, I forgot to let you know where I'm getting them poems from of Elizabeth Barrett Browning from let me see, from accuracyproject.org. ACCURACYPROJECT.org. Okay, that's where I'm getting these poetry from. Okay, and they let anybody their own poems from whether it's Elizabeth Barrett Browning or other poets. They are all in public domain, and you can all of them you can download it, print it out, and read it, and you can't get in no trouble because it's in public domain. And those are on accuracy. I forget what I said now. Accuracyproject.org. Okay. Okay. Now the word today is artificer. Artificer. Okay. I found that on wordgenius.com. It is a noun. Origin is French in the late 14th century. And definition one is a skilled craftsman or inventor. Number two, in the British military, it means a skilled mechanic in the armed forces. Example in a sentence, the artificer could fix any kind of engine. Did you know in the 5th edition of the fantasy role-playing game, Dungeons and Dragons, the artificer characters are master inventors. They use a variety of tools to channel their impressive capabilities. They view magic as a complex system they need to decode and then utilize in their spells. Okay, that was the end of that. Okay. Okay. And we're going on in the Potpourri too. And Soul Angel said she has has something. She has a poem for us today to read. So I will put it in there. The okay, let's see. The okay. The link to the studio. Okay. I gotta move this for a second. I hope y'all can still see me. Okay, okay, right there. Okay, oh no, how am I gonna do this now? Oh, okay, and okay, paste. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Now, Okay. Oh, it's not on. I'll put on my page too. Mm, mm, uh-oh. Mm, okay. You are. Mm, 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 okay. 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 Y'all can click on the then it'll take you right. Okay, now I'll put it here and it'll take you right here. Um it'll take you right in the studio with me, or you can copy and paste it and put in the address bar, and it'll take you right here in the studio with me. Okay. And and when you get ready, Soul Angel, you can come up here and on here and read your poem. Come in the studio. 'Cause I'll be waiting for you. Okay. Oh, another thing. Have y'all heard of kick.com? KICK.com? I don't know if you can get on your phone or not, if it's a phone app, but I should know I can get it on my laptop. So you probably could get it on your phone. I don't know. I haven't tried it. But anyway, I found that out because I'm a supporter of CJ on YouTube. And he mentioned that kick.com. And so he mentioned that for us to follow him on there too. So I went on Kick, and and it really is all free, and you can even make money depending on how many people you get on, how many subscribers you can get on there, and how many hours you're on there, and things like that, and how many people comment about the comments and everything. So I thought, what, and they need to bring more. And okay, okay, we'll bring Soul on. Okay, hello, Soul Angel.
Hi, how
Okay,
are you,
and
Marty?
they
It's been
need to bring. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And you? How you
good, good,
doing?
good.
Mhm,
Yeah, I figured I'll read
mhm.
you something
Oh,
today because I think I owe it to
okay,
you.
that's
How's everybody?
okay.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay, listen, I wrote this very small. I have
Okay.
like two that I would like to read if I have the time. If not, I'll read this one. Okay.
Okay.
Now this one is
I
it's
can.
very special. Can you hear me?
Okay.
This one is very
Yes,
special because
I can hear you now. Yeah.
I wrote it thinking about my husband. And he passed away going to 9 years already.
Hmm.
And he was a organ donor.
Wow. Yes.
So when he passed away, we
Hmm.
donated his eyes. So this one,
Hmm.
I don't know if you want to hear it on the computer or you want me to read it. How do you feel more comfortable?
You can read it.
Okay. It's
You can read
called
it if you want.
Love Within Your Eyes.
You can read it.
Okay. The poem is called, it's short, it's called Love Within Your Eyes.
Okay. Hmm.
I do not know if your eyes have a soul of their own.
Hmm.
If it is so, they have a soul. If that is so, they have a soul or a mind of their own. For sure, I can say they are searching for my soul. Those were the ones that captivated my love. You have been gone at least 8 years ago. They gave sight to someone who I will never know. Those eyes I treasure since the day they look at mine. They were that hidden pearl beneath the sea. How
Mhm.
long were they covered with that loving shelf, just waiting for that day to enhance themselves? That day came when they look at me. What a beautiful, what a beauty when my dreams they look at me as they speak, telling me how much they love me. Sleep in peace, my love, for your eyes are still alive in another body, and so searching for me. The end.
Oh, wow. I love that.
Do you like it?
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a
Yes,
little
I love it.
because he did donate his eyes. I
That
don't
is
know who,
beautiful.
eyes is the
Wow.
it's the soul of it's the glass to your
Mhm.
soul, something like that. But
Yes.
yeah. So I have this other one. Can I read this other one? Just one more. Okay, I work
Mhm.
with children's, and I have a passion for children that
Yes.
special needs. And this one, it says
Yes.
of voice of the speechless lips. To make it better, I think I'm going to let the computer read it because it'll give you that sound, that nice sound. So I'm going to do that better with this one, okay?
Okay.
So if you can't hear it, let
Okay.
me know.
Okay. Mhm.
It's called Voice of the Speechless
Okay.
Lips.
Okay. Mhm.
Voice of the speechless lip, seal with the power of fear,
Mhm.
controlled by the innocent of thoughts, full of pain and deception, beyond an unimaginable control. Voice without the experience of expression of sound, just waiting without understanding, trying to make sound.
Mhm.
Stronger is the fear and pain controlling their breath. Oh, it is just a child not knowing how to communicate. The story of his life using words in realistic sounds. His gestures and expression are loud and clear, such as anger, fear, this controlled within his voice, of speechless sounds. What you might see, you might not even repeat. Invisible scars without hoping to heal. A broken heart tangled with shame. Lips are sealed without communication to convey. Hold his cold hands, look inside his inner shameless eyes. Pray to the Lord to allow you to travel inside his eyes. Be the voice of speechless lips. One day, not too far, the lips will be unsealed. The first sound of communication will truly be, "Thank you for being there for me." Written by Solangel Romero. June 19th, 24.
Were you able to
Wow.
hear it? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
When
Wow.
you
I
work
love
with
that.
children, you don't understand sometimes their reactions. They can't express their thoughts, so their lips are speechless. Maybe in the
Yes.
future, sometimes they understand a little better and they can communicate to adults and say, "Thank you. You were there for me. You saw what was happening to me."
Yes.
So
Yes.
that
Yes.
those are the two
Because
that I have because I want to give somebody else another opportunity. So, mhm.
okay, and that is awesome. I loved it. That was beautiful.
Yeah, they weren't too long, but
Yes.
I got
So
within the moment, and
mm,
thank you so much for allowing me to read my poems. And coming for you
okay,
from you,
you're very
it's always.
welcome, and you can read your poem anytime.
I'm sorry.
Hmm? I couldn't hear
Oh yeah, I could.
you.
Yeah, okay, we can hear each other. So thank you so much,
Okay.
Maureen. Okay, and hopefully one day I will meet you. I'm in Florida too. It's just
Yes.
that I'm so
Okay.
busy working and everything, but okay. So
Okay.
love you and keep on
Love
doing
you too.
your good job. Okay.
Okay. Thank you
Bye
very
bye.
much. And
You're welcome.
okay, stop there. And thank you very much. And keep on writing poetry. You are doing so.
Thank you.
I'm very talented.
Thank
Hmm.
you.
Okay.
Bye.
You're
Love
very
you.
welcome. Okay. You're very welcome. Okay. I'll talk to you later. My mom said never say goodbye, so I'll see you.
I
Talk to
know.
you later.
I
I'll see
gotta
you
stop that
later.
because when I talk to you, you
Okay.
tell me that. So we'll talk later.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Talk later.
Talk to you later. Okay. Okay. Anybody else wants to come up here? Come on the studio and have anything to read? Um, y'all very welcome to. Um, uh, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, talking about chick.com. And you also go on there. And I know we made more poetry on chick.com. It's a streaming, where you stream like I'm doing now. And I'm just finding out. See, I thought I had to learn OBS to start streaming on Chick. Well, I don't. I can use StreamYard and still and stream on Chick. I just had to learn how to do the RTBS. I finally found a video where it tells me how to do it, and it was showing it, on the screen on YouTube. So I understand that video. So and I already put everything I needed to do on Kick and on StreamYard. So now I can stream on Kick. I don't know when I'm going to do it yet, but I will let you all know. And if you all want to stream on there too, go for it. We need more poetry on Kick, and go and think out of the box. Because there's some poets on Kick.com, but they're not doing anything. They was just being there, and I haven't seen them streaming anything. So we do need to, think out of the box and get it out there where people don't expect poetry at. I put poetry on my poetry on Catch Walk feed on their feed, and nobody's expecting poetry to be on there. So, um, we need to think out of the box and get poetry out there because poetry is not dead. Poetry is still alive. Okay, and so are dreams. I hear that on YouTube. Oh, the American dreams are dead. No, it's not. I will keep saying that it's not dead. If you have dreams, go for it. Live your dreams because it's not dead. I don't care if you live here in America or Austria or Africa or wherever you live, or New England, in England, wherever you live. Dreams are still alive. You should have to believe it in your dreams, and you have to believe in yourself. Once you do that, both of them, then you got it. And don't let anybody tell you that dreams are dead, because it's not. So live your dreams, and you're never too old or too young to live your dreams, or even start a new one. If you have a new one, go ahead for it. Go for it. Okay. And okay, let me see about any announcements. Okay. Oh yes, this coming Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. This coming Tuesday, I'm having have a chat with poet Noreen, and my guest star will be Michael Anthony Ingram. So you want to I've been sharing it on Facebook. So I hope to see you all there at Tuesday. And he is a phenomenal poet, and he is a retired professor. So he has other poetry organizations. He started. He founded in what was it, Washington D.C. So he lives in Washington D.C. And I was his guest a while back too. So check him out. Okay, and he has it called I can never remember that name. It was King Essential. That's his name of his group. Okay, and let me see all the other announcements. Okay, first I'm gonna do the YouTube announcements. Okay, we got okay, Max Winnet's YouTube channels. Uh, at P.L.O.T.S. Creatives Magazine, and on the magazine, you leave off the E, and it's 3160. Then her other one is at Plus Podcast, is all in capital letters, PLOTS PODCAST. And then you have Honey Holly's YouTube channel at all capital letters at HUNIEE.MP4. Okay. And Elizabeth Castillo's YouTube channel is at capital E, Elizabeth Castillo, poet author. Only capital letters is an E in her name, Elizabeth, and C in Castillo. Okay, it's at ELIGABETH, capital CASTILLOPOETAUTHOR. Okay, and then you got okay, CJ's capital C and J and capital JAY. I forget the numbers that you got. You got him too, and okay, and CJ's, and he's all about helping the people who need help. Whether if you donate him any money, it all goes out to helping the homeless and helping the people who need help. And he's going to tour in the summertime. He's going to come in the United States. He lives in Canada, but he will be touring in the United States. So you never know if he's going to be in your area and going to help people who need help. Okay. All his donations go towards helping people. Right now, he's helping this guy named Raymond. This young, well, he still looks like he's a kid, and helping him. He got him a job working with him, and got him off the streets, got him a home, and everything else. So that is awesome. You can see his first haircut on there and everything. So thank you, CJ, for all you do. And then you have Tom. Tom Cartwright. Okay, Tom, CARTWRIGHT, and he's an editing man too, and he's on there, and he talks about current events, what's going on in his area, and plus around the world, and he's awesome. So check him out too, and check out Michael Anthony Ingram's called King Tensential Listening Poetry Online Radio and YouTube, and you can find that on Blog Talk Radio. You can find him on YouTube and on Facebook too. Okay, and he will be my guest this Tuesday. Okay, let me get them. There it is. Okay. Wow. Every time I'm straightening anything out, I lose stuff, and I'll straighten this whole thing out right here. Now I misplaced it. The notes. Okay, here it is. Okay. And Holly has a show on Outworld Fleet radio station. Her show is called Poetic Expressions. Every Sunday and Wednesday at 11 p.m. to midnight. If you can't watch it then, you can also see it Sunday in the morning at 11 a.m. or Wednesday at 4 in the morning. And she needs some tracks in P3s. So if you have any poetry you would like to send it to her, because she wants to do some more new shows. Right now, there's reruns. So please send it to her, email it to her, and get in touch with Honey Holly. Okay. And Craig Kirkland has a show every Sunday at 5 p.m. called the TDP Show with Amazia the Great on YouTube. His YouTube channel is Great Amazia. And he has a new film out. I forget the name of it, but go check it out on YouTube. And I gotta see it because every time he does a film, he does an awesome job. He's very talented in so many ways. He's so talented. Okay. And Gina Storm, Brother O, Enigmatic, and Nina Purple has a show called Voices Behind the Pens every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on talkshoe.com/show/poet-radio-station. And go check it out. And if you want to read your poems, you can call in too. And Gina Storm has something going on every night, whether it's on talkshoe.com or Blog Talk Radio or the Clubhouse. So check her out. And her and Just Jay, they have their own show every other Saturday. I know it was on last Saturday. I don't know what they got going on tonight, but it's awesome. Go check it out. Okay. And Nyla Alicia has a show called okay, let me see. Called Speakeasy Cafe every Thursday night from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Block Talk Radio. And her GoFundMe is already done with. But if you still want to donate to her show on Speakeasy Cafe, you can still donate to her. You can find it on her website, her site on Facebook. Okay. And if you want to read her poetry, you can. You should call in her show. It's at Nyla Alicia show. And she's accepting MP3s 2 tracks to play on her show at the beginning and then at the end of the show. So is Gina and Just Jay. They're looking for MP3 tracks too. So actually, you can send your MP3 track to Honey Holly, Gina Storm, and Nyla Alicia and get the same poem played in 3 different places. So that is more for you all. You get your work out there, you know. So that is awesome. Okay. And okay. And, okay. And anybody want to call in? Anybody want to call in and read your turned again? Anybody want to call in? Not call in. Come on here in the studio with me and read your poetry, or you can sing, or oh yes, there's somebody you should follow on TikTok.com. His name is Note Slanger, and I know I follow about 2-3 others besides Note Slanger. I follow CJ and 2 other musicians, but I stick with the reason I stick with Note Slanger because he's different from all the others, because you get to watch him right on the spot while he's on there every night. May not be the same time. So I think he lives in Seal. I think that's what it says on YouTube. But he's a Californian. I think he's a Californian, but he moved to Seal, I think. Anyway, it's a different time zone. Like he might get on here tonight at 11:30 at night. but you will get an email if you follow somebody when they come on the live. So check him out because he is really good what he does, and you get a he interacts with people watching him. He interacts with you. He will talk to you too, talk with you, and while he's on live, he's writing his music. He's a songwriter, and he writes his music too, and the words. It's very interesting to see him. I don't know what kind of what app he uses to write his music, write his words, to write his song on, and do the music. And it's really very, very interesting to watch him. And he's very talented. So if you get a chance, go on chick.com and watch Note Slanger. And once you watch him for a while, you want to follow him too, and be his fan because he is very talented. I get to watch him do one of his songs, and oh my God, that is so awesome, so beautiful. And so he's doing another one, and I notice when you go on YouTube, he has a YouTube, and they'll say other channels like SoundCloud, and one of them songs up there he has up there, I already heard him. I was there watching him writing that song and everything, and watching him make the music to it. It's just very interesting to me. I don't know about you all, but I thought it was, and I know y'all like it. I'd like to watch him, so check him out. So okay, anybody else wants to come on here and read your poems, read your poetry, and or have any announcements, or have any project you want to talk about, your books, or don't want to talk, or you can talk about anything okay. Let me see. Okay. Um, um, well, um, um, I thought I shared it on the Poetry Club, this show. I thought I did that. And now I don't see it on here. So, um, I know it's too late. Well, I can still put it up there. Okay. I know I was going to at the beginning of it, but I was in the middle of doing it. But I guess that's because that's when, well, it was time to come on. Somehow I messed up. Um, 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 Okay. Okay, I'm now going to share it now. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm sharing it now. I thought I did that. Okay. Anybody want to come on here? Okay. I love this new I love my new web camera. I'm so glad I got one. You know what? I'll tell you about this. Well, I do different different apps, and even websites too, like the usable.com or something like that. And I also do swag books. And then I do others like trivia from swag books on my app. Then I have Just Play, and I do five five surveys.com and some others. And I do the Amazon shoppers panel, so I get credits, and I use them for Amazon. So anyway, I had over $20 in credits. So when I saw this camera, and I studied it for a while, it was $19.99, and time plus you had to pay taxes too. Anyway, it had 4.8 stars on it, and only one complaint. Only one complainant said they're stopped after 2 weeks. Well, I'm praying they won't mind. Anyway, but everybody else saying how great it was. And it received a 4.8 stars. So it sounded very good to me. Anyway, time they calculated my what I got, so I didn't have to pay a penny. And I still got $1.10 left in my credits in Amazon. So that is awesome. So I'm so thankful for doing Amazon credits. I like this camera. I can easily move it anywhere, and I can do a 360 turnaround on it. I can flip it above here or below, and so I'm enjoying. I love it. And all you have to do is plug it into your laptop. I don't think it's going to work for the for a phone, but for a laptop, yes, you should plug it in. It's plug and play, so you don't have no drivers. No drivers needed. So plug it in, it's working. But you have your own, like StreamYard or Zoom, something like, or OBS. And I'm thinking about using OBS starting next year in April for the shows instead of StreamYard, because OBS is free, and I have till next year before my StreamYard renewal, to go on to learn how to use OBS. It is complicated, a lot of stuff to learn. So I have plenty of time to learn. I hope I can do it, because that way it won't cost me so much. Because like I told y'all, StreamYard has been bought by Bending Spoons, bought them out, and the owners who invented, who created StreamYard, want to buy it back from the others, the other ones who bought them out to begin with, and they couldn't do it. So that's and they left. So since they left, I don't know. It's different now, because there's no more town hall meetings like they used to with the founders. They always have a town meeting every Sunday. Now you don't. I don't see any town hall meetings on there. It's not the same anymore since they left. So I'm thinking about it because OBS is cheaper. It's free. It's an open one of them open things where and it's going to save me money because right now I use a firm to pay for that, and that's going to cut me back on my So that's what I want to do. Okay, but it's just a lot of learning to do. So I found um, um, YouTube videos on how to use OBS. So okay, and anybody else wants to come on here and have anything to say? Read your poetry, play music, sing, and okay, or tell you about your project, your books, or any events you haven't, or anything. Okay, and I don't know when yet, but I'm going to do more than be doing more. Been doing more websites because the website I got now on Wix.com, I can't. They said I got too much stuff on there now, so I can't add no more to it. So I'm going to do another one and like 2 or 3 of them and put them together. So different parts. So that way, and make sure they're all together as one. That's what I'm going to do. That's my goal. But right now, I have a problem. I got to I already wrote all the poems. Already wrote all the poems for the cards. For my friend, I have to make 20 cards for her. And I'll just do the and type the poetry on there on the computer and type it up there, and then put on design space and do print and cut, or use my Cricut pen. Use and then cut it out, and then put on the card. That's what I'm working on now. Okay. And in August, I want to do another start do. I didn't get to do it last year. I didn't have time. So this year, starting in August, I want to create calendars like I did the other year. So, and I don't see anybody coming up here. Um, okay, I don't see anybody else. Look like anybody else is coming on here. So if you're not, I'll go ahead and close it out. Okay. And remember Tuesday, my show, Have a Chat with Poet Noreen. And my guest star is Michael Anthony Ingram. You don't want to miss it this Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So go check it out. Okay. And I'll be back next Saturday for the Poetry Club Saturday night show. Be back next Saturday. And thank you all for your patience and everything. And thank you all for being here. And I already told y'all about last Saturday why I couldn't, because my camera's out on my laptop. I still can't figure out why that key, it was an F8, won't turn on the camera. Instead, it goes to the settings. So I don't know what's wrong with it. It didn't used to do that. It just started that last Saturday. And that's why there was no show last Saturday. But I got me a new camera and it's working good. I'm loving it. Okay. Thank you all. Well, I'm going to close out now since I don't see anybody going to come on. Um, okay. I don't see nobody coming on here, and I'll be closing out. And remember, okay, I'll be back on Facebook and answering everybody personally as soon as I check on my cats, feed them. Then I gotta cook me some supper. Then after supper, then I'll be back on here. It might take a while because I'm gonna make me some tacos. Okay, and thank you all. And I want to thank you all for being here and for your support. Thank you all, and y'all have a good night. And God bless you all. I love you all, and God loves you too. Remember, you're never too old or too young to live your dreams. Okay, and have a great night. I'll see you all later. Thank you all, and don't ever say goodbye because my mom said that. Never say goodbye. Say, see you later. I'll talk to you later. But once like my mom said, once you say goodbye to someone, it's like it could be forever. You know, it's like, so it's a bad thing to say. I don't like to say it either. I guess because I got it from my mom. Okay, so I'll see you all later, and have a good night. Okay. And I will be back after I check on my cats and get me something to eat. I'm gonna cook me some supper after the show. Okay. Good night, you all, and God bless you all.